Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of the Azimuth. I finally got the MC-80 and holy crap, this thing is strong. This thing is, it's, I mean, I know it's got a shield nerf, because I remember it being like 40,000 shield HP or something like that, I'm not entirely sure. But this thing tanks. I mean, of course you need, bigger allies to take the hits, but if you're not being focused, yeah, you're gonna punish the crap out of the enemy. You're gonna punish them. Thank God this thing doesn't get missiles. Um, if you get within range of this thing, say I don't know, a Venator gets within range of this thing. This thing's gonna melt the Venator. This thing has an absurd amount of DPM. I don't know why it's not premium. Why is it not a premium? Why is it still a tech tree? Why is it still an overpowered tech tree ship? This is tier 2. I mean, it is technically better than the Imperial Star Destroyer. It's got no point defense systems, but by God, I mean, with all the shield capacitors on it, this thing should at least have 39,000 shield HP. I mean, 32 feels a bit weak, but you can understand it once you realise the insane amount of firepower this thing can just crap out. It's got so much firepower on this ship. So much. Now, it seems that most of the firepower is on the top instead of the bottom. So you really want to try and get under the belly of the ship to minimize the amount of damage that you take, but also maximize the amount of damage that you do. But by God, if you're in a 1v1 fight with this thing against this thing, you're going to not win. This thing just eats Imperial or ISD ones for dinner. This thing eats them alive. So, I mean, it technically has more HP than the Imperial Star Destroyer. 80,000, 32,000 versus 65,000 and 35,000. I don't know what's so special about the Imperial Star Destroyer. I'm not seeing a lot of weaponry on it. I mean, this thing has... This thing can do more damage. And it's a bit more maneuverable than the ISD. I have no idea why somebody would pick this. I mean, obviously you need to pick it. But it's such a big upgrade from this thing, which is... It just feels so weak. This thing feels so vulnerable. And, some of you MC-75 lovers out there can say, oh, yeah, but it's got, it's got point defense systems, it's get, large concussion missiles that do hurt, and everything. And then the MC-80 doesn't. But what the MC-80 gets is it gets a massive boost in HP and DPM. This thing is a monster at DPM. I haven't tried any of the other ships because I can't. I have heard that this thing is meant to be a DPM monster as well. Not sure how true that is. But it's a destroyer, so No health whatsoever. A lot of guns, but no health. Um, heavy cruiser. I'm on what side right now? Wait, that's a lot of small cannons. That's a lot of small cannons. MC-30C. Wow. Oh, that's a nice looking model. Heavy proton torpedoes. At tier 2. Um, MC-40A. Ooh. Oh, that's a really nice model. God, the MC. They should make an entire, a entire tech tree of just MC ships. Just call it the MC squad or something like that. Because I think that the MC ships really need to be loved. And it seems that they're doing that. You got the MC 40, 30, 75, the 80. What's the 90? Ooh, the 90 looks nice. MC-80A. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's a lot of shield HP. I don't know why the shields have more HP than the ship, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. Um, but yeah, this thing is just insane. It is insane in every single way. It is super strong. Um, it still feels nerfed, like unlike in these movies and the comic books and all that, where it can just take hit after hit after hit and just dust it off. In here, it can sort of do that, but not really. I mean, if you get focused, you're going to die. You really need to get in range, and once you do, by God, the enemy better have their shields up because you're gonna melt them. And this thing craps out XP. In one run, I made 25,000 XP, which is insanity. I mean, you can say, oh yeah, but the Imperial Star Destroyer costs 250,000. You only need to run this like 5, 6 times just to unlock the Imperial Star Destroyer, which is insane. And then of course you get access to this thing. Um, and I'm going to do a complete overhaul or complete review of the Providence class ships, because I think that they need a review. And then I'm going to get this thing. And the thing is, this thing has a rate of this thing has a rate of fire buff. So it means if you're within 6,000 meters of this thing, you're gonna be firing 15% quicker. So, for example, if hang on, what is it? Hang on. Alliance ships. So, say you're in one of these, right? Small cannons, 0.5. That'll probably be related to 0.3, 0.2, 0.4 seconds, which is insane. And then you look at the medium turbo laser, 1.5. That'll probably go down to about 1.2 or 1.3, which makes this thing a DPM monster. And it actually shows you where the cannons actually are, which is really, really nice. You got the little flak guns. This thing only comes with 2 flak, which is concerning. Photo droids isn't bad. Heavy proton torpedoes at the front, but I do like all the models of the ships. Now, I'm not saying that this thing is horrifically overpowered. I'm just saying that, it's a very good pick. It's gonna be a painful grind just to play this. This thing is so bad to play. It is so bad. Because you need to sit back and you need to just use your missiles. This thing should only have missiles because the cannons are practically useless on this thing. If you get within range of an ISD, you're gonna die. I mean, it's either me or it's the ship. And I just, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of shield capacitors, but it's a big upgrade to the MC-80. I mean, it doesn't get missiles, but hey, do you really need missiles when you have this amount of firepower? 1.1. This is what I mean. 1.1 seconds. How fast is the ISD reload? Medium. 1.5. This thing out DPMs a ISD. Yeah. Terrifying. I know. So we're going to take this thing out to battle. Oh yeah, and also this thing does like 12 kilonauts or whatever it's called. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this is dreadnought class of ship. You've got a thing there, but you can see you like can only get a few guns down there, but once you aim up here, you can see the immediate difference. And then of course if you're just on level playing field, then it just becomes an absurd rate of fire. The range is 37 with the medium, and then 32 for the small, which isn't bad, but it does mean that some ships can outrange you, especially the tier 3, 4, 5 ships can outrange you, which is bad, not very good, which is going to punish you. Now, to anybody who plays this game, I really need a good answer. Is the premium Province class ship with the passive buff, is that worth it? Because it just looks like such a gorgeous ship, and I just really want it, and I just want to know if it's worth it, because it looks like it's worth it. Oh, look at that, we're already winning. Been chatting away and we're already winning. But yeah, this thing is just... Oh. It's not that quick. I mean, it's quick for Dreadnought standards, but... Overall, this thing is just such a beast of a ship. It is such a beast. And they're just getting slaughtered right now. But, yeah, I would recommend this to be, one of your first picks. The Covenant ships also appear to be insanely strong, which is concerning. Now that he's within range, we can start to open up. And we're going to melt his ships. Just look at the rate of fire of these things. We're going to slow down. And we're just melting him. He's just been eaten alive. Now this isn't all us. We do have 2 other larger ships in play. Oh, thank you for that kill. But yeah, this thing is just ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. It's not overpowered. I mean, now that I've done this review, it's probably going to get nerfed and all that, and I'm going to be blamed for it. But hey, This thing is just so good at what it does. You can park broadside, and you can just do this. Please don't focus me. Please don't focus me. Please don't focus me. I just want to kill you. Don't focus me. Don't focus me. But yeah, this thing is just terrifying how strong this is. I'm going to attempt to slaughter this Venator. Even though I'm at it. Yeah, this thing is just skill. Oh crap. Oh, that's a big old ship. Uh-oh. I'm dead. I'm so good. Yeah, you can take a lot of hits from, you know, other capital ships. Just shrug them off. Wow. His shield's just got eaten alive. He still is being eaten alive, so hopefully our shields start to really, yeah, there you go. So 400 every, what, second? Or half second? Which is very, very strong. Really think prepared to die by the hands of justice. Oh shit. No, don't focus me! No! Kill him, kill him. Please melt him. Melt his hitbox, melt his hitbox. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Oh my god. Unless I can get this guy, I might be able to. Yes, okay. No, do not clap. No. He's a machine. Just park here. Okay, I need to regenerate my shields. That is the Crimson Star Destroyer? Or the, what do you call it? The, Victory class. I don't know why it's such a high tier. I don't know what's special about it. Probably it's DPM, I don't know. And he's practically dead, so. We are recovering shield health, which is fantastic. But yeah, you can just see how strong this thing is. It's just so strong. So I'm just gonna stay sat here. Promise he cannot, for the life of him. I'm gonna just launch fighters just to defend me. They can't quite see me. And that's a cool feature. Oh Christ. friend here. Now he's definitely within range of our weapons. How am I not dead yet? I just have no idea why I'm not dead yet. Let's so we don't get within. We're gonna try and melt this guy's shield a bit. Just to give our guys a fighting chance. Don't focus me, please don't focus me, please don't focus me, please don't focus me. I just need to kill this guy, that's all. Just die. Thank you. You would be a better target, actually. Somebody's clapping their hands. Oh, uh-oh. Accelerate. A little bit more under cover. Kill this guy. That's cool. I just need to kill him. You're dead. Fantastic. Now focus this guy. Oh, that's not good. Escape. That's what I'm worried about. I'm playing cat and dog with a super ISD. Oh, he's dead. Yes, he's dead. I'm still alive. Don't know how I'm still alive. Thank you. Okay, I need to get the hell out. Just to try and... How are we still alive? Oh my god. No, you will not kill me. Oh my god. This thing is just stupidly strong. Oh god. That's not the super item. Hope it's not. Trust this. That's not super. Let's go back into cover. Jesus Christ, man, I'm still alive. Who is he shooting? What now? Oh, they got a Covenant ship now, so... Oh, crap. Oh, that's... Defend me! Oh god, I don't think my fight's gonna be able to defend me. I think they might be able to actually. Oh yes, please mate, give me flak support. Oh! Still alive. Jesus Christ. Now I've said that, I'm probably going to be clapped by everything, so... Like, what the hell is... Oh, that would explain. Oh, thank you. Still covering shield health, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, what now? Oh. Wait, how did my fighters get butchered? Oh, what the hell? They got absolutely incinerated. Thank you. Please come again. So I can't launch my fighters because this guy is absolutely ripping them apart. Yeah, he knows it's contested. He knows. The guy's launching the fighters to this guy. Yes. ships. We won. Oh man, it's just one MC-80 can change the course of a battle. It's 113,000 in that one run. Holy crap, man. It's just, this thing on the right map, this thing can butcher the hell out of higher tier ships. It will just butcher them. You can peek out, you can fire your gun, they're gonna be like, what the hell is shooting me? They're gonna lock onto you, they're gonna fire before some of their shells, some of their lasers hit. You ought to be back into cover, and you ought to frustrate the hell out of larger, slower ships, because you are actually reasonably quick for a capital ship. For example, the ISD and the ISD-2, they're pretty sluggish, and it ages get slower and slower. Like the Resurgence, 8 C knots. Yeah, a lot of guns, but a lot of health as well. 200,000. What was that 2,000, 200,000? Yeah, 200,000 HP. But rate of fire booster, range. Jesus. Um, yeah, so this one lasts forever. Plus 15%. But yeah, this thing is just, it's so strong. It is so strong. Is it right being tier 2? Yeah. I honestly believe that it's in the right tier. If it was tier 1, then I would say, hang on a minute, this is a bit broken here. But if it was tier 3, I would say, yeah, well, it's a bit weak, but it can do. But being tier 2 seems like it's balanced. You know, it's fairly maneuverable. It doesn't have a lot of shield HP. It can take a huge amount of damage, but it can also dish it out. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, give a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy this video, give a thumbs down. Put in the comment section what you think about the MC-80. You know, I'm gonna carry on grinding the MC line and everything like that. I'm probably gonna grind the you know, the MC-30 and 40 because they look really nice, really nice, and they're also a lot more maneuverable as well, which is again really nice. The MC-40A looks really good. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna the MC-140. Oh my god. Remember, no capitals. Okay, this thing just looks ridiculous. And then you got the Tyrant. Oh, very sluggish heavy cruiser. I don't know why the Empire always makes these, you know, really sluggish, slow, rubbish, godforsaken, you know, ISDs and all that. This thing is meant to be actually really strong. Like it's just got super turbo laser. 2,000 damage, that's insane. Flak, 8 flak. Maximum range 8, okay. Anyway guys, I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace!